apply the growing process to one area, one aspect of your business to supersize it. We're going to go through this together. The growing process is a 7-step process that I share and teach in the Let's Grow Annual Challenge. This year we came up with it. We decided on the process together in January, and then we used it February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October to apply to one of the 9 areas of the life framework that I use and I teach to help us to take some of the chaos and craziness and subjectivity out of our lives and actually create what it is that we want on purpose. And I thought, well, if I'm sharing that with my life people, my annual challenge folks, why am I not sharing that with business owners? Because we can use the same processes and the same tools to create the businesses that we want and to make the world a better place. So we're going to pick today an area of our business that we want to apply this growing process to. What's an area? I like to look for the big domino. What's going to, if I take care of this one thing, if I set this in order, if I focus on and work on this one thing, it'll make a big difference and cause all the other dominoes and all the other things that I want to fall in place in my business to fall into place. We're always looking for the pinch point. I like to call it the pinch point or the bottleneck that is causing us challenges. And unfortunately, as I look back over my different businesses and my different decisions and my career choices, I realized that whenever I was feeling super stressed and pinched or bottlenecked, or like I wasn't having the breakthroughs that I wanted to break through and have, it was almost always me as the root cause of that challenge or that problem. And once I figured out how to get out of my own way, everything began to flow and results came faster than I could ever have imagined possible. So how do we do that on purpose for our business? Well, we apply and we focus on different areas that we know are giving us challenges. So we're picking one today, or an area that we just know we want to grow in. Maybe it's one of the 9 life framework areas that we talked about over the last 9 days, and we applied the RAPLIG process to. RAPLIG process is a great little process for, reviewing, auditing, looking for the lessons learned and the big ideas or the big areas that we need to see and reflect on in order to make improvements in our business. So you could pick one of those 9 areas: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, relationships, contribution, confidence, and communication. Or you could pick something more specific to your business. Maybe you need a brand. Maybe you need a marketing program. Maybe you need a more structured sales process. Maybe you need to just revamp one of your existing processes or systems. Maybe you need to make some personnel changes. Whatever it is, pick one thing that we can apply the growing process to. Maybe it's your hiring process or your hiring practices. Maybe it's your, again, like I said, marketing or sales or manufacturing processes. If you're in a manufacturing business, which is my love and my most favorite background and business experiences come from manufacturing, what in that needs a overhaul or the growing process applied to it to make sure that we're not missing anything to help us build and scale and supersize our business. So today we're just picking the area we're going to work on. And I actually, for the Let's Grow Annual Challenge group, said I'm going to go back over the last 9 days. I'm going to pick the one thing in each of the 9 life framework areas that stands out. And then I'm going to use the urine analysis to pick among those 9 things. And it's just another process or another tool that I use and I've taught for years to help us to analyze unlike alternatives, or very dissimilar options when we're looking at making a choice or a decision. And it just stands for urgent, resources, important, necessary, and energy or effort, the amount of effort required to apply the growing process to that particular area. So maybe it's really easy to run through the growing process. And again, we just use these, and some are up, some are down in terms of how I make it more objective as I'm comparing criteria. But if you want more information on that process, just hit me up and ask, because like I said, it's one of my favorite tools. It's super easy. I can do it in my head now. Didn't used to be able to. I used to have to write it all down. And probably for 9 things, I will write it all down. I already set it up in my handy dandy Let's Grow Annual Challenge journal. And so I will pick the one thing for each area from the last 9 days and then decide what one I'm going to apply it to. And then tomorrow we will hop right into the growing process with the G for growing, which stands for goals, SMART goals. We start with what we want, right? All right. If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, have a fabulous day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.